Hello and welcome back, and this is part number 2 of our consecutive interpreting session related to stroke. And we're gonna start from this slide that I'm gonna read for you again, and then we're gonna have interpreting, and then in the end you will be able to check how well you did. This part is called How to Prevent a Stroke. I'm just starting my timer, guys, so I can, as much as I talk, I can also pause, so whoever makes the interpretation can do it. Now we are going to talk about how to prevent another stroke. We're gonna talk about some stroke risks factor that you can change and things that you cannot change. What are the things that you can change and control? The first thing is high blood pressure. A person that has a high blood pressure has 4 to 5 times higher risk to have a stroke. A person who has diabetes, it has 2 to 4 times higher risk of having a stroke. A person who is under stress have a higher risk of having a stroke. And a person that has a higher cholesterol also have a higher risk of having a stroke. A person who smokes has a twice higher risk of having a stroke. A person who drinks a lot of alcohol has a higher risk of a stroke. Those are the things that we can change up to a degree. The second thing that I'm going to talk about are the factors that can't be changed. For example, if there is a few people in your family that had a stroke, you're also under a higher risk of having a stroke. With aging, older we get, higher is the risk of having a stroke. Also, The sex can affect these things. The women before a menopause have a lower risk of having a stroke. After the menopause, women and the men have the same risk levels. The ethnicity could also be a factor. The people from Asia, Africa, and indigenous have a higher blood pressure and they suffer diabetes. This means that they have a higher risk of a stroke. The people from Europe, South and North America, Australia, and New Zealand suffer less from diabetes and high blood pressure, and this means that they have lower risk of having a stroke. They are risk factors that we can control and other factors that we cannot control. Now we're going to talk about the things that we can control. The blood pressure must be below 120, 130/80. Your sugar level must be under control. And if you are diabetic, your sugar level must be between 4 and 8. It's very important to have a healthy weight and it's important to eat nutritious food and stay active. It is very important to try to relax and eliminate the stress in your life. It is important once you get back to the society to visit your doctor regularly. It is important to stop smoking. If you smoke, the doctor can help you with that. If you drink a lot of alcohol, you should try to drink less. Once you get back to your community, try to get back to your normal lifestyle as much as you can. It is very important to take your medicines every day. This is going to help you prevent a risk of another stroke, and it is going to diminish this risk. There are a few types of medicines that people take for stroke. Some medicines help to prevent creation of a thromb. Some medicine regulate the heart rate. Some medicine lower the pressure. Some medicines lower the bad cholesterol. It is very important that you do not stop taking your medicine. It is very important that you take your medicines every single day. If you have any questions, you can ask your doctors about the medicines that you take. Okay, now you make me even more scared. Now I am afraid that this can happen to me again. The, this information is to help you understand all the risk factors that we discussed and to help you feel better. Obviously, there is no guarantee, but if you lower those factors like stress, drink alcohol, high blood pressure, bad cholesterols, the risk is minor. The next time I visit you, we are going to talk about how to eat healthy in order to prevent a stroke. Okay. Do you have any further questions on how to prevent a stroke? No, but how shall I eat? With salt or without salt? This is a very wise question, but now our time is over. But the next time I come, I will prepare a lot of information on how to eat healthy. and what you should and should not eat. All right? Okay, because I do not smoke and I like salty food. So it's good for me to know. We are going to speak about this next time, okay? Okay, thank you.